Hi guys, my name's EJ and welcome to a game called Don't Open Your Eyes. Found it on itch.io like I find all horror games. Mainly because most of them are free or name your own price and I am a broke ass bitch. Yeah, apparently this game's got like, sorry I'm just looking over what I wrote down. It's got multiple endings, so maybe we'll try and get some of those in this video. Other than that, I don't know what the hell this game's about, so let's get into it, I suppose. It's getting late. Okay. My eyelids have begun to feel heavy. I better go to sleep. Wait, do I need glasses on for this? Where are my glasses? Hold on. I'm back. Right, I'll leave aside the book I've been reading and look out my window. The process of falling asleep is always a struggle against noise. Barking dogs, police sirens, or even my own intrusive thoughts. But not even the turning gears of my brain are producing much sound. Tonight is just oddly quiet. Quiet. Too quiet. I feel restless. My sight veers towards the hallway outside my door. Yeah, 1 second, why are you sleeping with your door open? I mean, I know I do, but that's because I have a cat. Distance between my room and the opposite wall is only 10 steps long. I'd know since I've made a habit of counting them whenever I go out. 1, 2, 3, absentmindedly, but always. I don't know why. Maybe I just like being aware of my surroundings to the smallest details. But tonight is different. The hallway looks like it stretches into nothingness, like the throat of a gargantuan beast. Logical thinking cries that it's just my imagination. There can't be anything wrong or different about it. It's just a hallway. But I don't want to look at it. So I take a deep breath and close my eyes. In my room. There's a bed. In my room. There's a wardrobe. In my room. There's pictures framed on the wall. I like the art style of this. My room is a part of myself. It's a world I know like the back of my hand. Were someone to blindfold me and ask me to find my way around, I'd do so without the slightest difficulty. As long as nothing changes, having my eyes closed makes no difference. I can't speak. In this room, I can always find what I want to find. Because in this room, I know how everything looks. I need to wake up early tomorrow. I should really try to sleep. Hello? Okay. What was that sound? Are those footsteps? No, that's impossible. Must be my imagination. But it's getting closer. And closer. And closer. And closer. They're gone. Right. There's no way someone could be there. Hello? Who are you?
Hey,
Hi.
open your eyes.
I think I'm good. Do I open my eyes? Nah. I don't open my eyes.
Open your eyes. Look at me.
I do my best to ignore the voice.
Why won't you look at me? Where are your manners? If a stranger asks for help, is it right to ignore them? Is that how it is?
Can you stop whispering? It's really creepy. I can feel someone breathing over my ear. It's cold.
I will share a secret with you.
I don't think I want to know, mate.
I have never seen myself before. I don't know if my face is ugly. I don't know the color of my skin. I don't know if I'm even here.
I wish you weren't.
That is why I need you to open your eyes so you can tell me how I look. But I'm also shy, so I might hide the moment you do. You won't find me anywhere, and soon you will forget like a faded dream. I know you're not asleep. You listen with those tiny ears of yours.
What do you mean tiny, mate?
They look so fragile,
No, fuck you.
like I could almost grab them.
I feel something caress my ear.
Put my fingers around them.
This is getting weirdly sexual.
Tear them off.
Kinky?
If I do, will you scream? Will I hear your voice?
Could you
It's a
not?
joke.
Nah, could you not?
I'm joking. Don't be scared. Hey, how
Yes?
do you think my eyes look when our cases finally meet? What will you find? Answer me.
They look broken, they look empty, they look lost.
They look lost. That may be so.
I don't like this game.
I'm never sure of where I am. My days consist of wandering about aimlessly, searching for something. I worry that if I'm not paying attention, what I'm searching for will slip away. The thought terrifies me. It terrifies me so much. So I always keep my eyes peeled, even if there's nothing to see. That way, nothing will slip away,
I wish I could.
no matter where it goes, and no matter where it hides, no matter how terrifying the world might be, no matter the countless terrible things I witnessed by mistake in the process, no matter what, I will never blink. I will forever be confused by the worlds around me. I will forever be lost. But what is that something that I'm searching for? It's been so long since my wandering began. I can no longer recall the feelings that drove me to it.
God, I hit my microphone.
What is it? Is it something I can hold? Is it a being
Oh,
of
sorry.
flesh and bones?
I get trigger happy, okay?
Is it nearby?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
you?
Nah.
Have you ever looked so fervently for something that you end up losing yourself in the process? Have you?
Couldn't tell yet. I remain silent. Probably for the best.
These eyes. Are these my eyes?
I hope so. I really fucking hope so.
A good answer. Yet there is only one way to know the truth. Open your eyes.
No. No, fuck you.
So you won't look at me. Even though your eyes are so pretty.
How the fuck would you know?
I can't see them, but I can imagine them behind their veil of flesh. Round like pearls, and shiny like jewels. So pretty.
You're a creep, mate. Get out my room. A breath of cold air caresses my eyelashes.
It's fine. We still have time.
I'm very creeped out.
The night is still and silent.
Stop breathing. Stop.
People are good
Thank
at
you.
closing their doors.
So uncomfortable.
Do you know what a door is?
Yes, and I should have fucking closed it. Why didn't I close that door?
Of course you know. You have one. Right there, at the verge of your little world. A door is a barrier to keep the bad out. The bad can be anything. A bad person, a bad smell, and sometimes me. I can't open doors. I find them tricky. Should I push or pull?
I have the same problem, mate. Even when there's a sign.
Should I turn the knob left or right? Should I try to take it off its hinges? Should I chip away at it, hoping it will fall apart? And what happens when it opens?
You walk through?
Do I close it behind me? Do I keep it open? But that might be rude to the person who had it closed. But then, how do I get out? And what happens if the wind pushes it close? What then? So many options. So many things that could go wrong. Whenever I stand in front of a closed door, it paralyzes me. I stare at it for a long time and think of my excuses, because that's all they are.
You talk a lot.
What bothers me the most about closed doors is the idea they exist to keep me out. It fills me with the need to go in, so I search for a crevice or a window, anything that might be open, anything that might let me in.
No, I'm keeping my crevices closed, thank you very much.
I'm not good with doors, but as long as there's a place where I can fit, then I can go in anywhere. Every night, I hop across the shadows of the streets. I'm careful so as to not be caught by the light. In my eternal search, I pick a place where to rest. I slip in and spend the night wherever is comfortable, without alerting anyone.
So why did you wake me up?
Usually it's a cellar, an attic, anywhere with dust, with dirt. I feel at home there. But sometimes, just sometimes, an urge swells inside of me. The urge to be seen. So I search hard for a door that's open, for an entryway covered in darkness, and for someone to be at the other end, awake,
Do you ever shut up, mate?
as if expecting me. But you won't look at me, even though you had your door open for visitors. Why is that? Are you afraid?
I mean, when a creep comes in my fucking room and starts whispering down my ear, maybe I'll just be a little tiny bit afraid.
Do I scare you? No, that can't be it. We have been chatting for so long.
We?
You haven't chased me out.
I haven't got a fucking word in yet.
That means you welcome me. So I'm certain that if I were to reach out my hand,
Something moves over my bed sheets. Can you not?
you would reciprocate and grasp it. I'm sure your hands are warm.
You sound like a weird fuckboy.
So very warm. Because people are always warm. Hey,
Yes.
how do my hands look?
Is there an option for no hands?
My warmth finally meets yours. How will it feel? Answer me.
They look tired, they look deceitful, they look incomplete. Incomplete?
They look incomplete.
That was a bad choice.
That may be so. Amidst my travels, I have lost more than I can imagine. I have left people behind. People who were my chat companions. Just like you are now.
Don't think they wanted you.
So it's no wonder that by leaving them behind, I will leave parts of me as well. Things such as skin,
Ew.
or flesh,
That's the same thing.
or bones, or anything that makes me, as farewell gifts, you could say.
I don't want you leaving anything behind, let alone your fucking skin.
It sounds like an excuse,
Imagine finding skin on your bedroom floor in the morning.
and that's because it is. Because I am careless and overly curious. I can't help but wonder how everything feels to the touch.
You ain't touching me.
Like the crust of a tree, or the surface of a frozen lake. But sometimes I find something else, like a building engulfed in a raging fire.
Did you say
I
it?
think of the screams in the distance, or the suffering and death and charred skin, and wonder, how does that feel?
I imagine it hurts.
I put my hands to the fire. It hurts, but I tolerate it, and keep them there for long enough that the uncomfortable feeling dissipates. And the smell of charred skin starts protruding from my own. And when I take them out, the feeling persists.
You're a freak.
That horrible but intoxicating feeling. I seek such extreme sensations. The edge of a knife sometimes provides it.
Oh.
Other times, the fangs of a beast. Most times, however, it's by mere accident. I would place my fingers over a benign surface, only to discover it's covered in spikes. And I would leave my hands there as I traverse along it,
Why?
leaving parts of my body as a farewell gift. In that sense,
Why?
it's not so different from what I was saying before. The fire and the blades are friends. They have granted me times of great fun. So, it's only polite to leave something of yours as a sign of thanks.
Again, I'll ask why.
But there's one thing I've always loathed from these encounters. They're always painful. I'd rather they weren't. Hey,
Yes.
have you ever placed yourself in harm's way, only to feel a satisfaction you've realized is not yours? Have you?
I remain silent.
These hands, are these my hands?
Sure.
A good answer.
Whatever you want, mate.
Yet, there is only one way to know the truth.
Don't tell me, open my eyes.
Open your eyes.
Nah.
So you won't look at me, even though my hands could be the same as yours.
I am
Think
guessing
about
not.
Maybe you and I are similar. No, I know we are. I can feel it in my skin.
You even have skin. Left, I
Oh.
should say.
Can you hear it? My skin is pulsating.
Ew.
It has been long since this happened. It's a sign of my innermost emotions flowing out. I wander the world, wanting to be seen. I'll be satisfied as long as someone tells me how I look.
Go somewhere else.
It's not like anyone will do. If it did, then it would be oh so easy.
Doesn't it? Just try one of my neighbours, mate.
Since I could show
Maybe they will.
myself to everyone at once, every living person in this land, and ask them all the same question, someone will answer. There's no doubt about it, but it might not be the answer I wish for, since I don't want to be judged. I don't want to be perceived as something I'm not. It scares me.
You scare me.
That is why, when someone is on the verge of looking, I shy away.
Oh, sorry.
I hide, fading into the dark. But you might be different. If it's you, it might be possible to stand still, if only for a second. That way you can help me, and we can both be fulfilled.
How?
Just thinking about it makes me feel.
How will I be fulfilled in any of this situation?
Feel something. I cannot describe it. I am not good with words.
Same.
There was a person in my past who taught me to speak like a person. They were not good at it either. And thinking back on it, they certainly didn't enjoy it. To teach a wordless being how to talk must be a challenge. Yet, they did, simply because they could. It is weird to remember, because it makes me think of why I want to be seen. And I am not.
Oh my god. Sorry.
I don't care much for my appearance. I don't want to be judged. But if that were it, I could easily stay out of sight. So why is it? Why do I want someone to recognize me so much? Maybe it's only because I can. Because everyone gets to be recognized. But me. But I will. Soon. Once you open your eyes. There it is again. Just thinking about the moment you unveil your sight onto me, and you finally take those bed sheets off your body, and you inspect every crevice of mine, and you finally open those tight lips of yours to let me hear what I am, and to maybe even give me a name.
This is the
It
most.
makes me feel.
It's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. I'm so uncomfortable.
But I don't know what. Surely it would be evident if you were to look at my face. Hey, what
Yes.
does my expression look like when that veil of uncertainty finally disappears? What will we convey to each other? Answer me.
Cheerful smile, surprised grimace, and emotionless stare. I mean, I know I've met a lot of fuckboys in my life, and they all just have this emotionless stare. Mine because I don't have any brains.
An
But you know.
emotionless stare.
Beautiful. Could be a model.
That may be so. Expressions are difficult. They require one's face to contort in many different ways. I am not capable of that. Everything about me is stiff.
Ew.
From the way I walk, to the way I talk, to the way I feel. It is something I noticed long ago. I may hurt and I may grow, but I do not change. Not in the way other people do. People interact with each other. They form connections. They experience thrills. A person becomes someone different with each passing second, turning old and perishing. However, I don't think I'm capable of any of those things. My journey began long ago.
There we go.
Than any person has ever journeyed. And in my life, I have seen others born and die, born and die.
You chat a lot of shit, mate. I just want to go to sleep.
A person's existence is so fleeting. And yet, so many things happen to them. So many worthwhile memories. It is something I lack. Were I to write a book, I could not fill a single page. It's not for the lack of memories, but rather because these memories mean nothing to me, save for a minuscule number. They are all the same, blending with each other into a mottled gray, lacking the meaning people often give. Perhaps, if someone else had lived what I had, they would see meaning. They would treasure it. But I cannot. No matter how I try, I can't see any worth in what I do. And by extension, in what I am. I want for someone to tell me how I look. Yet, I don't see that as important. No one but me would care. So why should I care? But that doesn't mean I have never felt. I feel things. Joy, sorrow, fear. I am always feeling. And right now, I am feeling strongly. It's here, in my pulsating skin.
Keeps going on about your pulsating skin.
You say my expression is motionless, that it shows nothing. And if you say so, it must be true.
It is, like, can you get the fuck out of my room?
But soon you will see something,
Nah.
because what I'm feeling is not nothing. Hey, have you ever masked yourself with indifference, only to hide the overwhelming emotions hiding beneath?
Every single day of my life, mate.
Have you?
I remain silent.
This expression. Is this my expression?
What happens if I say no?
Is that so? Then, what does my expression
Oh,
look
just.
like
Oh.
when that veil of uncertainty finally disappears? What will we convey to each other? Answer me.
I should have saved. Oh, God. You look happy,
A
mate.
cheerful smile.
Ugh. Oh,
That
no.
may be so.
Oh. I've made a huge
It would
mistake.
only make sense for the end of this journey to bring me joy. It has been so long. I can no longer remember where it all began.
Here we go.
But who's to say it had a beginning?
Tell us a story, Grandpa.
Maybe the starting point is that faint memory, the earliest one I can recall. I was
for some reason.
I rarely travel during the daytime, only when the fear of being seen isn't there. So I must have believed that was the case. But it's strange. Since the place I was walking through was a city, one full of people, I couldn't see them, but I knew they were there, hiding in the shadows with their backs against the dirt. Completely motionless, completely silent, living in wait of their deaths. And what's more, none dared to look at me.
How the hell my microphone sorry?
Did they even know I was there? Maybe they did not care. All I remember is feeling a certain kinship towards the hidden inhabitants of that settlement. They were like me, living in fear of what others might think. And who's to say I wasn't one of them? Maybe I spent my days as part of the scenery as well. And one day I decided to go for a walk. A walk that hasn't yet found its end. It's my earliest memory. And my most joyful one. No experience afterwards that made me want to smile more than that. So if you say I am smiling, then surely that's how it must be. But tonight, I'm not joyful.
What are you then?
So if my expression is truly one of cheer, then I must be lying through my smiling teeth. Hey, have you ever expressed honest happiness in your face? When in reality, you're feeling anything but.
Yes.
Have you?
Mm-hmm. I remain silent.
This expression is this. My expression. I
Yes.
see. Thank you.
No
You
problem.
have truly helped me tonight. These are my eyes. These are my hands. And this is my expression.
Mm-hmm.
I consider these my most treasured features. And you have helped me picture them all. No one has done this for me. I feel a connection with you. One born out of honest gratitude. But there's one step left. It is the only way to finally understand each other. So please, I beg of you, open your eyes.
You know what? At this point, I'm just gonna open my eyes. I can't deal with him talking shit anymore. I open my eyes. There's nothing there. Brilliant. I'm gonna just see how long I've been recording and see if I can do another ending, so I'll be right back. Alright, I've been recording for like 35 minutes or something like that, so I'm gonna end it here. Maybe I'll come back and do another ending or something like that. See how many there are, if you would want that. But yeah, I'll leave the link to the game in the description, like I always do. It is a name your own price game, so there's that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave me a like. Comment down below any other games you want to see me play, or if you want to see more endings of this one. Subscribe if you want to see more of me and my beautiful face, and ring the bell when you want to know exactly when I upload. But yeah, hope you guys have a great day or night, whatever times where you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!